Hi guys, I'm Carol with Free Spirit Arts. Welcome. Welcome to my home. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the things I love to do. I hope you find something here that you enjoy watching. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, that really helps the channel. Helps me get connected with other people that have like interests. And some new interests. I love learning about new fun stuff. Let's take a breath before we get started. Ready? In through the nose, out through a straw. Ready, go. Oh, that was needed. Okay, first thing, we're going to do a haul, I guess you'd say. I want to share what I ordered from Anna over at Sweet Miss Daisy. Sweet Miss Daisy Designs. Anna, I could kiss you right on the lips for putting the prices on your invoices. Yum. Love it. I just did tax stuff, and I'm just so frustrating. Scrapbook.com, please. Please. I actually slowed my roll from ordering from them because I just hate having to go back to PayPal or whatever and figure out what I bought. You know, I don't know. Because you look and you just see a total. Then you have to find the invoice that maybe looks like that total. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Okay. She had such a great release. I thought it was just going to be bunnies and Easter. No. This was last Saturday. Last Saturday, I believe it was last Saturday. This is only Thursday. The girl must sit by the computer and go, okay, I know Carol's going to order. She's probably going to like this and this and this. And then when she hears the ding, she just throws it in there and gets it in the mail. Because I swear, 20 minutes after I ordered, I got a notification that it was in the mail. What? It is the fastest shipping ever. So if you're still wanting stuff for Easter, the stuff that she released is perfect for Easter. But it's also, a lot of it is perfect all year round. Oh yes, it is March, girl. Thank you for the cute sticker. I don't know if I'll be able to save it or not, though. Here we go. Yeah, I didn't think that this release, I didn't get to see it. I think I was at the coffee shop. I can't remember. She always sends such fun stuff. A cup of tea. Ooh, peach and orange. Now that sounds really good, especially... That sounds like it'd make a good, white hibiscus, rose hips, peach flavored with other flavors, dried fruit, orange peel, chicory root. Ooh. That sounds like it'd be really good cold. Ah. Oh, Anna, that's so sweet. Thank you. And she changes the front of her card. A lot of the times, depending on the season and what the stamps and papers and stuff. This is just stinking adorable. Okay, so this is what I got. I had to have him, and I believe his name, what is his name? Is he Handsome? No. Handsome's the other guy with the coveralls, right? Oh, I can't remember his name. Can't think of his name. And if you see this, will you post his name below? Anyway, this is a great stamp set. It's Irresistible Bunny is what it's called. It says, with a twitch of the nose and a soft, gentle ear, a bunny reminds us that a true friend is near. Easter joys be yours. Cute little swirly background that could be used for anything. A basket that could be eggs, but you could do it as rolls. You are just so irresistible. That doesn't have to be Easter. May your day be filled with cheer. I just loved it. The carrots is what sold me. And he's so prim. Okay, I'm praying that I don't already have this one. But if I do, then I will re-gift this one. I thought this was so cute because this snowman is in the snow and he's watering the trees with snowflakes. Adorable. Thanks for helping me grow. No matter how long the winter is spring is sure to follow. Thinking of you in beautiful seasons ahead. Plant a garden, grow happiness, and hi, hello. Yeah, he's going to be fun. This one, this just makes me smile. I mean, he just looks like he's got a cold bum and he's having a good time. And I love these trees. So much you could do. Oh, what fun 'tis a season to be freezing, dashing through the snow. Doesn't have to be Christmas, but it sure could. And then, I mean, I had to have these. I probably should have ordered 3 of them, but I didn't. But I'm sure she'll restock. Peas and carrots. Nancy over at the Handy Scandy has done a bunch of projects. I think Jill did some. Jill's on a break right now. Anna, of course, did some. I can't remember if Tina did some or not. I can't remember. But it's vegetables, gloves, gardening. It's just kind of a combination. And I just love that her pages are two-sided. Yeah, so cute. I have quite the stash of Anna's cards. These are going out to the studio, out to the fiber studio, because I'm going to get set up for tea. Okay, I'm hustling along because the last video that I did this. It's perfect. I think it's great. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with it yet. I just know I need options because this just looks like I glued some paper on some paper. And I don't know if this needs to just go in the background or it needs to be celebrated like a centerpiece. I'm thinking this would be really cute on the back, but we'll see. And then I have one more, and I have a couple pages of this digi. This is a digital. I don't know where I got it. I wished it had the name on it, but my emails and my downloads are all so screwed up on my computer that I'm really having a hard time figuring out where I got digis from. So this is going to hang outside on my wall of my studio. I got this idea from Nancy over at the Handy Scandy. And I have some things to stuff in here. I'll probably spray some water in here and stuff it and let it sit overnight, but not yet. When I got ready to put things together, it just needs height. It needs texture, so Doug brought me height and texture. He brought me some sticks, and I don't know if I'll be able to do this or not, but I thought I would try. Not really sure what I want to do. I thought about this. I woke up in the night, thought about this, and what my thought was curling some of this paper and then kind of strategically setting them somewhere. this a minute. Love the way this has turned out. I like that idea. Here we go. Oh, we're doing it. I think it's going to have to go horizontal. Can you hear my thoughts? Oh, that's a bumpy road to go down if you're listening to my brain. If you don't want this white, pull up on the piece you want to keep. I don't think my hands are strong enough to. See, if you pull up on it, push down on the one you want to get rid of. I can't. I don't know if I can use this either. I have almost no hand strength anymore, it seems like. You know me, I don't like straight lines. Especially when I'm doing something like mixed media. It just doesn't seem natural. See what I've got here. We'll save that to glue on. I said last time I was up here in my room, I'm just trying to do layers and layers and layers because this is going to be outdoors. I mean, I may bring it in for winter time, but it's going to be out in the sun, out in the wind. I might be onto something there. Oh, shoot. Okay. This is completely intuitive. I have a mood in my mind, and it's honestly, that's what it is. And the details really don't matter to me. I just know what I want to see when it's done. I want to see nature. I want to see rustic. I like the way this little part right there juts out a little bit, so instead of tearing it off, I'm just going to try to blend it in a little bit so it doesn't look just like paper. Psh, psh. Can't have that. Tracy, I know I'm going to call you back. I know you called me, but I just honestly could not talk on the phone. I had a headache yesterday. One of my old-fashioned migraines. woke up fine, and the day just kind of went to hell from there. Let's see. That looks like Florida, doesn't it, Celeste? I love that it's over this. Don't want this to overlap. I'm liking that, though. So maybe I'll tear this just a bit. The more I'm tearing this, the more it really looks like metal. And it kind of feels like metal. I mean, it doesn't truly feel like metal, but sort of. Filled up my water bottle, and I put a little essential oil in there, and this time I used Nag Champa. Oh man, does that smell good. I love Palo Santo and Nag Champa, especially when I'm creating. They're very earthy. Now, in my brain, in the middle of the night, I curled this paper, around sticks. So I'd like to honor that dream, that thought. I was awake, actually. I didn't dream it, but okay. All right, I can see that. And then maybe, so this will go up. Let's let that hang over a little bit. Since it'll be on the edge, let's make sure that I get all this white covered. And it'll be hard to get once I get all these sticks and stuff on here. This looks like a piece of tin, y'all. I'm not even joking. Okay, so I think I'll do like over, like that. And then over right here on this edge. I still can't get Doug to cough up some wire. I don't like that. But I like that. Okay. So, sew your buttons. I actually had to come up here early and pick stuff up because there was no room to create. I'm bound and determined to use this. But it just might be too much. It might be too much. Isn't that what I just had? I think it is. When I first got here this morning, oh shoot. When I first got up here, I got some of this twine. It was just this color right here. And I took the same spray that I used to make the metal, and I just sprayed it random in my little dish here. Those are the colors I used. And it's been hanging up above drying. So let me see if I can make some sense. I'm trying to stay earthy. Grungy. We're off in the weeds, guys. Looks like the start of a really good campfire, don't it? I want to get some of that color on there. That sparkle looks really cool. Oh, it does go all the way around. Oh, good. Okay. Let's see if Fabri-Tac will hold that. I have appointments today, so I'm up here early. I need something to poke with that I don't care for. Something that's, I don't care if it gets all gluey. Come here, you. Okay, there's my texture and my height. does help. I really want to use this so bad. But every time I put it on there, I'm like, oh, where's that little baby one? Yeah, that might work. That looks promising. Okay, I might have to settle for a little butterfly because that looks good. I'm going to put it down. Where's my... I guess I'll use Mod Podge if I can get this open. Gosh, it's open for me 3 days in a row. Now I did have my paintbrush in colors, so let me get a paper towel because I don't want to cover that up. And I don't want to contaminate my whole thing of Mod Podge either. What the hell? What the hell? There's his antenna. There's his big wings. I'm going to say it goes like that. That's what I'm saying. Let's see. I have this great big honkin' stick. You won't be able to see the length of it, but it's, I don't know, 1, 2.5. I was thinking of trying to put it somewhere. Almost like building a frame, sort of. And I really like the idea of leaving these on here. Maybe not that one. I'm trying to break it. Oh, success. That's not bad. I'm going to need more twine. Okay. I'll never remember this. So I'm just going to lift it and set it right there. because we have to, this is in the middle, I have to glue this down. I'm going to need Mod Podge at least. I'm so glad that this dries clear because I can just, you know, whack it on here like this and it's going to be great. Oh, there was one thing I wanted to do on this. I have these strips. Where'd you go? I saved them. Where are you? Come here. Roll. Yeah. We'll improvise. Remember, we're layering. Layer, 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 layer. Okay. I know that it's curved a little, so this on the back side, the middle is going to be closest, easiest to press down. I'll probably end up having to put a book or something on it. Hopefully, if I have both surfaces well started, I'll be able to get it down initially and then so I want it over that and over this and down. Let's put this candle to work for a minute. Okay. This one, I'm not loving that very much. But I think once I get the sticks on there, it's going to be fine. So we're going to do it. It feels pretty tough as far as being weatherized. When I rub it with my brush, it feels pretty tough. Even if some of this pops up, if it's got a good coating of Mod Podge on it, which is basically glue, that should weatherize it some. I do have some concerns about like wasps building a nest, bugs, spiders. So once I get it hung out there, I'm going to watch and see. I have a plan to hang some, not fireflies, dragonflies around the front to try to discourage critters, little small critters. Okay, I gotta have something heavy. Heavy. Like this, and this. wipe my hands. I wonder if I could move that while I work on the sticks. I really need to have it out though, because I won't know what I like as far as the sticks go. So we'll let it sit there for just a second. That's not really probably doing very much. It's not very heavy. I love the way it sunk into those corrugated grooves. I was hoping that would happen. I think I'm going to leave that turned up, and I will put some of that gold on it. Hopefully it'll look like metal. Okay. What have we got here? I don't think I can leave this one curled up because it's got this pink underneath. I don't think I can fix that, so I'm going to just make it go down. Mod Podge is so fun to work with. So many things you can do. It's quick drying, but you still have room to play. It's great. I don't need this to go all the way down because it's going to have stuff on top of it, but I don't want it to curl up so that I can't fix it once I get the sticks down. Now, the sticks. Well, no, this. And then this. I don't think I want that. I think I want, well, maybe I do. No, I don't. I want this like that. really like that it comes up off of the page, but I have to have a way to fix it. So I'm going to kind of weave the sticks so that they hold each other. They've got a lot of spikes and stuff on them, and hopefully that'll be to my advantage. I think I've decided that I do like this here. So I'm thinking I'm ready to put that down. Eek! That's a scary thought because I only have one of these. If I don't like it, I could cover it up, but I don't have another one. So I'm gonna have to like it. If I had a piece of buckskin or something like that, a piece of hide, I could probably put that under here, but to lift it up even more, but I don't have anything like that at the ready, so I'm at the mercy of what I actually have that I can grab. I want to save those pieces. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 9:21 a.m.
A loom would have looked really cool here too. Or a little weaving, you know, if I had something that I'd already woven. That would have been cute. And if it gets weathered, I'm fine with that. Okay, I feel like maybe I'm onto something here. Now, how am I going to get it to stick? I'm going to stuff things in here, so I can't punch a hole through the whole thing. Well, actually I could. Because I'm only going to stuff things so far. You know, I'm not going to stuff them all the way to the bottom. I could make a hinge. Or not a hinge, but I don't know what you'd even call it. A clamp? Like that. But that doesn't really do it for me. I can use stuff like this and just create a bed that it would stick on. And I like that idea. you know, it would stick to the cheesecloth, and the cheesecloth sticks to that. And all I'd have to do is just stick that much, and it is stuck. So I think that's what I'll do, at least with that part. Yeah. So, where's my Fabri-Tac? And Fabri-Tac doesn't disappear, so I gotta be careful that I don't glob it up on top. Because it'll look like there's glue there. I think right there is my strongest place to glue. I don't think it's going to need any more than that. Just like that. I'm not going to know until it sits for a minute. That might have to go down. Now I'll need another piece to weave around. I have some fibers that I got from Shannon over at Mixed Media Minnesota. She hasn't been doing videos for about a year or so, but I bought those from her. And, well, actually, I think she was doing a D-stash or something. Or maybe I won them even. But they kind of look hand-spun. And I've saved them thinking I would use them for something. I want to stick with things that don't look very processed. I know, guys, this is way, way out there. I know. And this is not, clearly not for everybody. I understand that. I think I'll do this part first and then maybe weave some of this around, like out here. This is not coming out fast enough for me, and it's taking all my strength to get it out of the bottle, so I hope I can do it. And I do mean all my strength. Okay, that's the cheesecloth. Now, if I can stick this to the cheesecloth, I should be in business. It feels like I need to tack the cheesecloth down some more. It's awkward. Trying really hard not to bother the little twigs that are coming out. I wanted them to stay. My brother sent me a picture. I may have already told you this. My brother is in Alaska, and he is quite the mountain man, and that's where he really thrives. And I want to see if this is stuck at all. I'm probably premature here. But he took, he made a mandala that was just, he made it with elk teeth and deer hide and leather and feathers and I can't remember what all, crystals I think, or beads. I don't remember, and some stones or something. And then he went up in the mountains and burnt a fire and took some of my mother's ashes and had a blessing for her. And he sent me pictures. Oh, just precious. And I know she appreciated it. Where's that other little one I had? Where'd you go? That you? Go Fabri-Tac. I don't think this will be the last time I'm going to have to glue these guys. I'm sure once I start bending this, I'll find places that are going to pop off or something. I don't know how long this video has gone, but it feels like a while. And as much as I think this would probably be cool, I might be okay with this. I don't know, let's see. My idea is to weave it. Because a fiber studio is all about fiber, you know? Mmm. I know there's some of you are going to totally be in my headspace, but I know there's going to be others that are, what the hell? That's okay. That's what we celebrate when we do stuff like this, is all the different ways that our different brains work, right? That's one of the challenges when you're doing videos for YouTube, is when you're doing something intuitive like this, that there's just no way to pre-plan. You can't stop right in the middle of an idea, you know, an inspiration. You gotta go through it. So I realize I'm probably taking up time, but you don't have to sit and watch. Just click it off, or come back, or whatever. Okay, now this part I'm not sure about. Where's my beginning? Oh, if I can't find it, that'd be great. Okay, so I'm trying to hook all of them. Kind of have multiple points of attachment. Okay. I don't think it's attached enough to... Can you see it? I don't know how you're going to see that. It stays. I'm going to let it sit and think about itself. I do have a little bit of this left that I could weave right here. What other sticks do I have? I have this. Ooh! Doug went down the mountain the other day, and he trimmed, I think I told you, he trimmed all the stuff that he could see that needed to be trimmed. Just kind of preemptively for fire season, if we have a bad one. In case there's an issue, like if we're out of town or something. And so he had a bunch of branches, And I had said last year, if you trim trees, would you please save me the branches if they're really interesting? You know, I need them for putting all around my door at the fiber studio. He said, you trying to build a place for the wasps to nest? No. I'm going to get those bells that you made, because he made our granddaughter some bells when she was a baby. And oh, she just, anytime she would come over, she would go right to the fireplace, and the bells were on a little tiny shelf right there. She would go, reach her little arms up, and I have a picture of Doug holding her in one arm, and then she's reaching for the bells in another arm. Oh, they just thrilled her. She loved them. And he's a welder, so, you know, he just made these stainless steel bells. I think they started out, he was making them for, he told me, and I can't remember the story now. This is going to break off, but some of it will stay. The lineman that he was working with, or somebody he was working with, was a rodeoer. Look. This one feels a little shaky. I think I could probably put some glue right there. And they wanted to, Doug made one of them a bell for, I don't remember now, the bull maybe or something. Maybe one of those bells that you put her, you know, that rings when they ride the bull. I don't know. But word got around and he had to make a couple of them. And I thought they were really cool. So our granddaughter saw one and Doug jingled it for her, and boy, that was it. She was in love. Okay. This is almost exactly what I had thought of. I had actually thought about wrapping the wood in this, but somehow curling it up, you know, like curling it like tin does. So you'd have to actually curl it that way. I don't know. And I may add something like that down the road. We'll see. Well, I've kept you guys long enough. I hope you were able to follow my thought process a little bit at least. Kind of get my drift. I've got to go put all my stuff away and get ready to leave town because we've got to go out of town today. I like this. This is much better than paper stuck on paper. I don't like the look of paper glued on paper. I know that sounds weird because it's exactly what this is. But I don't know, there's a little more effort there. It's a little more free-flowing. I love the bark and stuff. And this butterfly is pretty cute. I think he turned out cute. So that's good. I'm good with that. Got to do the back. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this trip. Talk about a trip. Yeah. All right, let's all take care of each other. Let's all take care of each other. I mean that sincerely. Bye.